Good morning, it's Thursday, the 1st of November, 11 minutes past 7, 11 minutes past the open, UK time. I'm gonna go through what my plan for yesterday was what happened, and my plans for today. These are my scenarios for yesterday. Scenario 1, test to 400, sell off to around 330 area. 336, 347 area. And let's see what happened. Test 401, sell off to 347, so scenario 1 was played out yesterday. We had a lot of opportunities, it was a good day. This last move was a bit of a news driven. This is where we are at now. At the open we are 45 points up, 43 points up. From last night, close. And my scenarios will be a bit changed. My original scenario was for a test a bit lower, and then test the VPOC and sell off. That was my scenario 1. Scenario 2 has actually played out overnight. It was test the VPOC, open, test the LVN, back to the VPOC, the LVN, test the LVN, back to the VPOC, test the HVN, balance and bounce at this 394 LVN. It's all played out already. Scenario 2. Which tells me that we have a strong open. Actual scenario 2 had a 2 and 2A and 2B. 2A was up and up and up, but 2B was test lower first to 336 and then go higher. Overnight, what we've done, we've gone by scenario 2A, didn't really go out of the range, we just went up. Okay. So at the top here we have this balancing area, balanced area with a VPOC at 414 where we seem to be heading. And the previous day, Tuesday, had a well-defined value area and good kurtosis. It was a balanced day. So we dropped out of its value area without even, well, tested it briefly. I should know. And sold off. So today we're back at the border of this value area. So my favorite scenario 1 will be in blue. We're about 15 points. $20 to the VPOC of the area. So my scenario 1 in blue, we enter the value area, test the VPOC, turn back down, balance at the most trade price for the April 2017 balanced area. This 411 happens to be the low of the sell-off we had in August. So we're not likely, scenario 1, to enter that range. We will turn back down. And test the LVN and reverse the LVN. Test the VPOC. And to get to our range usually of around 70 points. I expect us to drift down to 347. So that's my scenario 1. Scenario 2 will be in green. Since we're showing so much strength, open auction, test lower, and continue the move to the upside. So here we have the weekly open. And 454 is an HVN that also coincides with the MC high volume area, high volume node, sorry, from these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. On the daily, the HVN at 454, it's bordering on the north side of it. We have a low volume area, an auction area that we probably may try to re-auction, and this could be the pullback because we've had an impulse pullback on the daily and then another big long impulse all the way down here. So maybe it's time for a little bit of a pullback. Um, so this will give us a range of 70 points, 75 points. So that's scenario 2. And scenario 3 is the way we've started already, going up. Test the previous day. High range, failed to get back in. Continue higher. And get to the LVN at 467. That's my scenario 3. So main trading idea is to the downside, 2 and 3 to the upside with or without. This is more of a balanced day with an upside skew. And this is more of a driver up day. And this is all. We'll do it again tomorrow.